Greetings and salutations, welcome back to our Let's Play of EU4 with RedBstrd as Granada. Where we last left our nation, we had invaded Portugal, and that was a successful invasion. But Castile enforced peace. So we had to quickly peace out as soon as we captured a fort to prevent the entry of Castile into the war. Yeah, they allied Portugal. That was just a matter of time. We knew that was going to happen. But we took a province from them. And that does give us a truce. Sure. Their debt is lower than the Ottoman treasury, so maybe, just maybe, they'll pay off our debt. This will be slow going. France paid off all Tunis's debt. Close. We're in the right region. You know, us, rather than them. That's all you gotta do. Portuguese separatists. Let's try for it. Going to do enforced religious unity. So it's only like 21 months before, and I'll speed it up even further. If we can get that converted, we shouldn't have any rebel problems. And we'd also give it to our emirs to speed up, our ulama, speed up the process even further. Oh, Muhammad Devil's Kith and Kin. We had that stability. We have low legitimacy. We could, if we don't have at least +1 stability, we could go into a civil war. Sad that no one paid us subsidies while we were fighting against Portugal. I was hoping for some. Oh, we could have given that to our Demi. Definitely to our Demi. Sorry. Kind of slow in the uptake. Yeah, they like us. Okay, a bonus yet? Okay, now we do. Potentially make them like us a little bit more. And then we can turn off that state level edict. Do you drive a vehicle or a lawnmower? Man, that's loud. Too bad their influence isn't higher, then we could lighten their tax burden, enjoy some nice bonuses. Yeah, so there are some unrest problems here. Not sure why our intolerance is so Let's just gain some piety. Oh, it's because our legitimacy is tanked. Yeah, we're gonna have to strengthen that. Otherwise, we're gonna be suppressing these rebels down. Now we're making some more money. Longer we're at peace, or we're gonna save. England, Portugal, maybe. Yeah, it's a strong alliance system. Pretty scary. And I do want to start colonizing, but we don't have the wealth to do that quite yet. Instead, I want our troops to be better, and I want our army to be bigger. Let's go for defensive would help with forts. Let's go for defensive first. No. Oh, we got caught. Top off relations with our allies. It's really unfortunate that they enforced peace, because I was going to take more here, and I was specifically going to target their islands to try picking them up. That way, they couldn't colonize, and we could get into the colonial game a little more effectively, a little earlier. Okay, let's slow down. I'm not going to bump up our legitimacy any further, because we need... Yeah, we'll get some diplo points. We need to start working on our defensive ideas. Tolerance of heathens +3 will be really good for this sort of stuff. Okay, this guy's lazy. I'll go for own subjects. Threatened countries. Come on, France, you know you want to ally us. Playing hard to get. But you know you want to ally us. We'll lose that prestige. I guess we could go for low low piety. Try paying off debt, keeping our Jimmy happy. Only 210 debt to go. Only, he says. No, you're embarrassing yourself. Just stop asking. We're not going to pay you. So they have enough money to pay off our debt. Okay, that is dropping. And we could station some troops there to help suppress it down further. Really weird. Look at that. Okay, let's try going about that in a different way. Dark cog. there. That's still buggy. I know why it's saying that. It's saying 2 cogs. Now something's messed up. I have no idea why it's saying that. I've never seen that bug before. At least this autonomy is going downward all over the place. Oh, let's see about accepted cultures. We can get Portuguese if we get some more development there. No, Timorits, we're not giving you anything, ever. Let's start ping these troops so that they actually do help suppress down rebels. And I don't like having troops here. Because it's hard for them to retreat in event of danger. Keeping them here temporarily is what we have to do. Okay, so they're ticking downward. I was going to grab some more troops, but I want the minimum number of troops possible here. Britain subjects, let's go for France. Okay, we make the merchant guilds like us more or less. Who has something to offer? Merchant guilds can give us money and Diplo support, so let's buddy up to them. We want them to have more influence, though, before we cash in on either of those. They're not going to get it anytime soon. Well, we can hope that the low trade income goes away, and we can do some sort of interaction. $200 debt to pay off. $37. Low trade income goes away, then we'll be able to, I don't know, recruit a minister or something. I'd probably have to get some trade ships or something before that'll work. This will start ticking back up. But at least now our troops are safe, and we can stop paying them, start accumulating some cash. Let's bring down our aggressive expansion. Just Portugal's over, but we're not going to be able to attack them yet because they're allied Castile and Papal State. Okay, Castile's actually in a war with France. So we're going to keep our eyes on that. If Castile starts getting beaten up, coalition against Timurids. Wow. Yeah, that's actually a dangerous situation for us to be in. Because if somebody attacks us, either the Timurids or the Ottomans could join. Though I doubt the Timurids would. I'm wondering if we want to stop being their tributary. Yeah, let's cancel that. Mix. Whoa, whoa, what's going on here? Okay, it's not anything we need to worry about. They just took Valencia from Aragon. Aragon isn't apparently upset over it. Let's hope that somebody pays off our debt now. Put him back on improving relations with allies as well. Don't know how this fighting is going. Okay, there it is. So the French are beating up on Aragon. But Castile's definitely going to honor that alliance. Unless they're really beat up. We're gonna wait till we get military tech 8. Okay, let's keep an eye on our time. 18 minutes. Okay. So I guess I could hand them off some territory. If we had any territory to give them. Do the estate interactions and revoke the territory. There's things that we could do. That would really upset them. I was hoping that getting a couple more trade ships out there. Now for alliance. Marriages. Yeah, let's get some ducats. Okay, now we're only 129 in debt. And France is broken through here, taking that hill fort. And let's see what would happen if we were to attack here again. Castile's still willing to join. And we can get another ship. Start building up some spy power. Yeah, Timurids are getting wrecked. They wouldn't protect us if we're attacked. My theory that being a subject is keeping people from paying off our debt doesn't seem like it was particularly good. Yeah, I'm hoping that Castile has their army stack wiped or something. This is going to take a lot for them not to be willing to protect such a good ally. Yeah, maybe. If France starts sieging out their provinces rather than Aragon's, it might be enough to get us there. I'm just hoping that this army gets wiped out. And they got pieced out. So I don't think that war is something that we can expect. Shouldn't be able to declare that. I don't see that happening. Okay, but now we're making 3 ducats per month as long as we're not paying our troops. We're back up to our force limit in both Navy and land forces. Yeah, hopefully another war will break out there. Somebody will start supporting Aragon's independence or something. But I don't see any good openings for now. I think we might want to revoke this march and just integrate them into our country. We vassalize you. Well, they do contribute to our force limit, and they have 3 troops. I guess that's okay. That's not very good land. It'd be a while before that turned profitable anyway. Alright, we are now well ahead of time on military attacks. We can start working on our defensive ideas. I don't know why those Portuguese troops are heading into Castile. See any rebels? I'm hoping that Portugal will get involved in some losing wars in West Africa before too long. Nice, Janissaries. Definitely like seeing that. That shouldn't be too much longer before we pay off another one of our loans. Get some more piety. And hopefully we'll get some events that give us more prestige. Yeah, sorry again that this is so slow at the beginning. But we're Granada, you know, what can you do? Granada playing wall, there's a Iberian wedding. Hopefully I've given you some ideas of how you can survive. First one is becoming a tributary to somebody big and powerful. Ming might sometimes be an option, but Timurids could work. Or even somebody like the Great Horde or Kazan. You have to do that early. Because apparently, like, Ming sometimes will be willing. I saw this on a Riemann's Paradox video they recently had about weird exploits in the current patch. And Ming apparently will sometimes, early on, like within the first year of the game, be willing to take you on as a tributary, even if you're in Europe. Then after that, they come to their senses. Always check Ming first. If Ming doesn't work, then you could look into other people. Oh, -8. -8. I'll just go back. No statesmen. Let's get our army a little bit stronger. Make sure we definitely set as threatened there. Let's make sure that we're set as threatened here if we can. No, they're not in a position to do that. Due to geography. I don't want to lose any stability or prestige to do this, so we're not going to. Pretty close. Get this loan paid off. Then I'll start paying our troops. But if we can get statesmen, I would rather do that. We're at -5 reasons here. Gonna keep that guy working on that job. Okay, pay off our loan. We'll start paying our troops. Yeah, strengthen our legitimacy. That could give us a little diplo rep. -4. Yeah, we need a statesman. This would give us 24 ducats, which we could use to fire one of these guys and hope for a statesman. I think we're going to wait for that tithes defended to disappear. And then we can get more money out of them. What's our Diplo rep so low? Oh, the Babbling Buffoon. Yeah, we're not going to complete either of those anytime soon. Could try building up some more troops. Going over our force limit. But that's only going to make a difference of 1 or 2, maybe. If we're going to throw away money like that, then we might as well throw away money trying to get a statesman. Okay, let's stop paying our army for a minute just to get some cash. This guy's cheaper to fire. There we are. That's one we want. And -5. That's because we're not paying our troops. Civil War. Yeah, they're gonna have some problems. Piety and prestige. Because of the coalition, they lost Khorasan. Ara give up some stuff to Ardalan. Looks like they had to kick out Kokand. Give up Ladakh and a few things up here. And now they're having a civil war while they have tribes. And at least up here, Astrakani separatists, Lokistani separatists. And they'll most certainly have Persians start popping up. That's no longer our problem. Victory. Beautiful. Let's keep an eye on our time. We're at 32 minutes. I think this is the appropriate stopping point. Leave it on a cliffhanger. Thank you for watching.